is a little chilly, and this is how we manage to get by. Sleeping bag. Open it up a bit here. Take this blanket off. Not easy to do with one hand. And there's the secret to the bottom of my bag right there. Still warm. It's 8:30. We put them in there at about 8:30 last night, and they are still throwing off lots of heat. So if you find yourself stuck out there in the wilderness and your feet freeze like mine do, there's the ticket right there. Saturday, October 30th, and our builders have yet, our shinglers have yet another reason not to show up. We had perfectly sunny days for a couple days last week. They didn't come, so the rain is coming down again today. And here sits our ice and water shields and shingles. Roasted potatoes tonight. Here we are. October 31st, 21. It's Sunday. So we tried to put the big picture window in its place today, Anna and I did. So we managed to lift it up and center it. And then we came along and added these shims all along here, along the bottom as well. It's not perfect. It is plumb and it is square, but the slider windows at the bottom, they're a little tight. So we'll just bring some 3-inch trim and we'll put it all the way around the inside, and hopefully that keeps the mice out. for the winter. If these roofers had any idea of the grief and inconvenience and damage they're causing, maybe they'd move a little faster. Very disappointing. After about 3.5 weeks of delays, false promises, and just plain letdown, the guys finally showed up today to start the shingles. They got the first row of ice and water shield down and started the shingles on this side, same on the other side, and they say they'll be back tomorrow to finish. That remains to be seen. All their equipment's here, so I'm assuming they'll show. So I checked the weather network, and it said that it was going to go down to -8, feels like -12. So I'm not going to sleep in the tent, I'm going to sleep in the car. Decided to come into town to eat. I've got things to eat, but here I'll eat and get warm at the same time. Plus, it'll help me put in about 3 hours or so, because there's no way I want to go to bed in this cold at 6:30, 7 o'clock and fight with the cold for 12 hours. It's Thursday, November the 4th, and it's about 7:45 in the morning, and I'm about to get up. And last night I slept in the car in the back seat of my Toyota Matrix, and the reason I decided to do that was the forecast was for -8, feels like -11 Celsius, and I thought the smaller space of the car would be better than the giant space of the tent. When I woke up, I noticed all the windows are ice, and I wore this very fashionable toque, a scarf around my neck, and I have to say the only thing that really got cold was my nose, and it wasn't that bad. And the shinglers are supposed to be back. He originally said 8 o'clock, and then he said no, 9 because of the frost, and I think he's right. I haven't been out yet, but my guess is the roof is a skating rink. So we'll see how it goes today. Anyway, now the task of peeling back all these covers and sleeping bags and putting on some frozen jeans. So here we go. I think the sun is supposed to come up and it's supposed to get to +3 Celsius today. And if the sun comes up, that'll be a bonus. That'll be good. So out of the car. Everybody out of the car. Yeah, it'll be good if they don't come for a few hours. Everything's pretty frosty and pretty icy around here. Too dangerous for them to go up there. It's It's Thursday, November 5th. It's 5 o'clock or just after 5 o'clock. The shingle guys have just left. They had a productive day today. They got this whole side done. And right up to the peak. And the other side, that's how far they got today. It looks like about a foot or two short of the peak. It is getting chilly and dusk is setting in, and tomorrow, is it? No, the day after tomorrow we set the clocks back an hour, so we lose even another hour of daylight. Now most of the snow from last night has melted today. There's a little bit of remnants on the ground, but the whole roof was covered in snow, and it wasn't easy to work on it. But the guys showed up, and they finished. This is the west side. They had it finished yesterday, but they finished the east side today. Plus they put the ridge cap on top. I think we can say we're officially dried in. But this is our home for the past 6 months. Right here, we just dropped the poles and dropped the tent. What a great tent, though. I don't know if you're out shopping for tents, but this is a 14 by 10 Coleman tent, and it was up for 6 months through all kinds of weather. Hot, cold, lots of rain, even snow, and it never leaked one bit. Everything worked on it. So I am not an employee of Coleman, but I am an advocate for their tent because it was awesome. We're bringing most things home because I plan to do a few things at home, and outside we had to bring 2 cars up to get it done. And we're close. We've got about 2.5 hours of daylight left because it's daylight savings time now, and we hope to be all done. We have one more piece of OSB to put on here, and that'll completely close the porch off. And the window we've closed up. It's locked down. I put some trim around it to keep the rodents out, and not permanent trim, but just to keep the rodents out, and let some light in here in the winter, because outside of that it'll be pretty dark. And fingers crossed, I'm hoping it's dry in here all winter. I mean, please be dry.